Russell Westbrook remains a triple-double machine with the Wizards. Westbrook had his third one last night, joining Oscar Robertson as the only player to rack up 3 triple-doubles in their first 3 games of the season. The bad news for Westbrook is that came in another loss as the Wizards remain winless on the year at 1-4. So, Shannon, what does this tell you?
I mean, this is what Wes is. This is what you're going to get from Russ. He's a phenomenal talent. He plays hard. He's never going to cheat you. You're never going to go to a game and say, man, that guy dogged it. I paid my money for that, and that guy, he didn't give me his all. He's going to give you everything. Skip, it just goes to show. And he wanted to go somewhere where he could showcase this. But it just goes to show you triple-doubles doesn't necessarily equate to wins. He might, Skip, he might have an average of triple-double this year. But they're going to finish 12th, 13th in the Eastern Conference. That's what it's going to be. And it's sad, but this is what it is, Skip. That's why I didn't think getting Russ was going to change their fortune. They're not going to the playoffs, Skip. They're not a playoff team. Russ is going to average a triple-double. He's going to put, people like, oh, my goodness, oh, my goodness. But it doesn't equate to win. And I thought that's what it was about. He wanted to play for a championship. I get it. He didn't want to be with James anymore because he thought James' behavior off the court, not, being late and yada, 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 wasn't conducive. But if he thinks going and getting triple-doubles and guys showing up on time, he's not any closer to winning a championship in Washington than he was in Houston, than he was in OKC once KD left. So this is what he's going to be relegated to, Skip. He's probably going to end his career. Who knows? He might break Oscar's record of 181 triple-doubles. Hell, he might end up with 200.
He might.
But he's never going to be close to winning a championship again.
Agreed. I will say this for Wizards fans, though. I would much rather watch Russell Westbrook lose than John Wall lose. Seriously.
But you know what's happening.
It's a better sideshow to watch Russ get another triple-double. And I watched a bunch of it last night because I'm just fascinated watching him play.
Right.
But I am not seeing the same Russell Westbrook that I often saw in Oklahoma City.
No, he's not that explosive, Skip.
He's not. He is eroding in his explosion. It's not quite the same. And you know what the biggest indicator of that is? So in 4 games, he shot a grand total of 11 free throws. He is not getting to the free throw line the way he used to. He's made 8 of 11, which for him is pretty good at 73%. But look at what's going on from the three-point line. Well, he doesn't try it very much, but he's tried 10 threes, and he's made 1 of them. Well, that's a big contributor to the 0-4, right?
And they were terrible from the 3 last night.
Okay. And what is Bradley Beal? What does he do? The numbers look good for Bradley Beal. He's averaging a career-high 32 points. Guess what he is from 3 so far? It's 24%. That won't work. So, again, they got outshot, as you see on your box score, from 3 by an 0-3 Chicago Bulls team, right?
Yep.
And what did they get outscored? By 5 three-pointers. So that's 15 points from the three-point line, and they lost by what, 7?
8.
Yep. There you go. So that pretty much sums it up.
And Skip, the thing is, he plays hard. I mean, you just have. I mean, if he was a football player, he's the guy you'd want on your team because you know he's gonna give you everything. He's gonna show up on time. He's gonna be professional. He's gonna work his ass off.
Yep.
But his stat, Skip, the triple-double, it just goes to show you how it can be an overrated stat and cannot have any impact because, yeah, he had 15 rebounds for a 6'2", 6'3" guard. And he probably, Skip, would I be surprised if he averaged 11, 12 rebounds a game? Nope. If they said, man, Russ going to average, I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
But guess what? They're going to finish probably at the bottom of the Eastern Conference.
So they've lost 4 games, not by that many. It's not like they got blown out. They lost by 6 at Philly, and then they had back-to-back home games against Orlando, who's really good. They haven't lost a game. Yeah. They're sneaky good.
Markelle Fultz is playing well. Hey. He's playing well.
So they lost the Magic at home by 10 and 7, then they lost by 8 to Chicago. So they're not getting wiped out. But in the fourth quarter, they've been outscored by 12 points a game in the fourth quarter. So they're not doing it. He and Bradley Beal are not coming up big in fourth quarters.
Well, you better stop letting 7, 8, 9 guys get in double figures. Well, you ain't going to win very many games with that. If you got Skip, they'll address X amount of guys and everybody scoring double figures except 3.
Yep. So it looks good. Bradley Beal's numbers look good in the box score. Russ's numbers look great in the box score. And they got 0-4 to show for it.
But it's
right? Even Bertans had 20 last night, so that looked pretty good, right?
But
Except he
Skip,
shot 3 for 9 from 3,
yeah,
right?
I don't. Maybe it's easy for me to say because I won, but I think the thing is, Skip, that once you win a championship, that's all that really matters. I mean, what am I playing for? Man, I'm not out here for my health. I made money. Let me go somewhere. I'm willing to sacrifice. At that point in time, Skip, once you win a championship, when I was looking around after I left Denver after the end of the '99 season, I'm looking around. Skip, where can I go win? Yes, I want to make money, but if I have to take a few less millions to go win and compete for a title, and losing. If you're a professional athlete and you've gotten used to winning, losing sucks. There's nothing, and I tell people, losing hurts worse than winning feels good. And people don't understand. And if you haven't really won anything, Skip, you don't like, huh?
So what did Russell say as he left Houston? I need to go back to doing me, being me.
That's him.
Okay, there he is.
There it is.
He is the ultimate solo act in a sport that is connected with 4 teammates on the floor.
You're not going to win, but Skip, you're not going to win.
You're not going to win. It's hard to win. That's why Kevin Durant looks wiser and wiser, saying, I'm sorry, I can't do it with him. I know it looks weak to join forces with the team that we had down 3 games to 1, but I got to go do it. And he got 2 rings out of it, and there'll be a day 20 years from now you look back, nobody will care that he joined forces with Steph and Clay. And
they're going to look at it and say the same thing about Brady. It was the best decision of his life.
They will.
Getting out of, man, I wanted Brady to spend his whole career. Nah, Brady's like, yeah, could Brady maybe have gotten that team to the playoffs? Well, maybe. But he's like, I know damn well I'm not going to win no championship with this roster, with that talent on offense. Let me go somewhere, because he knows, Skip, once you become a Brady, once you become those guys, it's championship or nothing. It ain't about no stats. Brady could have thrown for 2,000 yards. If they win the championship, just like Peyton, last year, look at Skip, he was on fumes, but he won the championship, because that's what matters. And that's what should matter with Russ. But I guess he's like, I get these triple-doubles, I ain't going to win. Nobody that has championship aspirations is going to mess up their roster to get it. Boston's not going to get him. I mean, anybody that's in championship contention, Skip, who would trade for Russ?
So, wouldn't you just declare Russell Westbrook a first ballot Hall of Famer? They don't really do ballot. I mean, you're he just slammed dunk, right? Because of triple doubles. Right? Because he's been a dominating player for a long time in this league. He's been a perennial all-star. He's a Hall of Famer. I'm pretty sure, unless he goes along for the ride somewhere, I don't think he's going to have a ring.
No, I don't think so either. And I don't know who will ever see a guard his size do what he's doing. I don't know if we'll ever see that again.
So do you think post-career, if he retires without a ring, do you think he'll look back with regret? I say 0.
0. Less than 0.
Interesting.
Agreed.
All right, interesting you guys agree on that. Listen up, though. Johnny Manziel is making a comeback. Yes, I said it. Another comeback. We'll give you all the details.
No mercy, no mercy.